If you've been anywhere on the internet during the past 24 hours, you already know something unbelievable has taken over social media feeds. Telegram groups are blowing up, X threads are going viral, YouTube reaction videos are dropping every hour, and even Reddit is drowning in comments. The reason? A short, mysterious clip that people claim shows former President Donald Trump suggesting the Iraqi dinar could soon be valued close to the US dollar around 96 cents. That single idea has triggered one of the biggest waves of excitement the dinar community has seen in years. People are calling it a confirmation, a hint, a signal, even a hidden message. Whether any of this is officially real or not, the internet absolutely exploded, and today we're going to break down every detail so that you understand exactly what happened, why people are reacting this way, and what this means for the future of the Iraqi dinar in 2025. Stay with me all the way to the end, because the deeper we go, the more surprising the story becomes. And trust me, you don't want to miss any part of it. This entire storm began when a short, low-quality video clip started circulating online showing Trump speaking at what appears to be a private gathering or fundraiser. The audio isn't perfect, the angle is unclear, and the clip ends abruptly, classic ingredients for online chaos. But the part that sent shockwaves through the internet was a sentence that people claim relates to Iraq's currency becoming one of the most valuable in the region. Immediately, channels began interpreting that statement as a sign. Some even said Trump was hinting at an exchange rate near $1. That's where the now famous number, 96 cents, started gaining traction. Within minutes, accounts began reposting it, adding captions, speculating, and pushing theories. Before long, thousands of people were discussing a so-called confirmed revaluation. Some said this was the moment they had been waiting for over a decade, the moment everything finally clicked into place. The clip spread so fast that even people outside the dinar world began asking what was going on and why everyone was suddenly talking about an Iraqi currency revalue. The internet reaction has been nothing short of massive. In Telegram groups, people were posting celebratory emojis as if the RV had gone live that same minute. On X, users were posting charts, screenshots, and supposed secret bank rates that supposedly flashed before disappearing. A few even claimed they saw the 0.96 rate appear on digital boards during routine bank transactions. YouTube exploded with creators repeating the rumor, reacting to the clip, or giving their own takes on what Trump allegedly meant. Some made urgent videos telling people to prepare for a rate change. Others urged caution, pointing out that the clip could have been edited. No matter the angle, one thing was clear: this rumor spread faster than any dinar story from the past 5 years. Dinar holders who spent years waiting, doubting, analyzing, and hoping suddenly felt excitement again. It wasn't just about the clip itself. It was about the feeling that maybe, just maybe, the world was finally paying attention to Iraq's financial rise. But now we need to step back and break this down from a clear, news-oriented perspective. First, there is no official recording, transcript, or verified statement from Trump confirming a 96-cent dinar rate. That is extremely important to understand. The clip that started everything appears to show him speaking about Iraq's economic potential and its ability to become a strong financial player due to oil, natural resources, and ongoing restructuring. That part is believable. But saying a currency will be strong in the future is not the same as confirming a specific exchange rate or timeline. The internet loves filling in the blanks, and in this case, people filled in the blanks with the number that sounded the most dramatic and achievable. What we do know is that Trump has previously spoken about Iraq's wealth, oil resources, and missed opportunities in past years. That context made the rumor feel even more convincing for many viewers. Here's where things get interesting. Even though the clip may not confirm a rate, it does align with genuine changes happening inside Iraq right now. Over the last couple of years, Iraq has taken major steps toward modernizing its banking system, reducing dollar dependence, cleaning up currency markets, and preparing for global financial integration. Their central bank has made public comments about strengthening the dinar's purchasing power domestically. They've introduced stricter controls on money transfers, verified dollar transactions, and raised national reserves to record highs. And in 2025, the country is pushing forward with new systems meant to connect Iraq more deeply with global networks. These moves are real. They are documented, and they matter. So, when people hear Trump or anyone speaking positively about Iraq's financial future, it doesn't sound far-fetched. It feels like a continuation of a long-building trend, not a random exaggeration. We also need to talk about where the 96-cent figure originally came from. It didn't just appear out of thin air. For years, analysts and speculators have created models based on Iraq's oil reserves, economic output, GDP growth potential, and projected reconstruction value. Using these calculations, some estimates suggest that if Iraq fully restructured its currency, controlled inflation, modernized its systems, and reduced money supply distortion, the fair value range of the dinar could fall somewhere between 50 cents and $1 US. That's where the 0.96 number gained its reputation not as a confirmed rate, but as a theoretical value based on Iraq's underlying economic capability. Over time, the number became symbolic, almost like a target or milestone within the community. So, when the new viral clip surfaced, people instantly connected it with the long-standing idea that 0.96 was achievable under the right conditions. But here's the other side of the story, the emotional side. Many dinar holders invested years or even more than a decade ago. They watched Iraq go through unstable governments, currency manipulation issues, sanctions, protests, wars, and financial crises. Through all that time, people kept hearing promises of a revaluation, and year after year, none of it happened. So the community grew more skeptical, more tired, yet still hopeful. That hope became a quiet, patient belief that one day, Iraq would rise economically. For many, this rumor wasn't just about money, it was about validation. It felt like someone important finally acknowledged what they've believed all this time. That emotional surge is a big part of why this story blew up so quickly. When you combine hope, frustration, history, and a viral political clip, you get a perfect storm for explosive online reactions. Let's bring this back to reality. Iraq is genuinely transforming. The country is building digital payment networks, signing regional financial partnerships, establishing new trade connections, and modernizing infrastructure. Local banks are switching to international systems, and electronic transactions are increasing every month. Iraq is working closely with regional leaders in countries like Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Turkey, and the UAE to stabilize trade. Oil revenue is strong, and non-oil sectors are slowly growing. Combine all of that with efforts to remove illegal dollar channels and strengthen currency stability, and you start to see what the future might look like. A stronger dinar is not unrealistic. A more valuable currency is not a fantasy, but it is a process. A gradual, strategic move that depends on coordination, stability, and strong governance. Now let's talk about global context. The world is shifting financially. More countries are trading outside the U.S. dollar. New alliances are forming. Digital currencies are rising. Regional economies are trying to become more independent and develop their own financial ecosystems. Iraq is positioned right in the middle of this shift. They're trading more with China, using local settlements for oil contracts, and building stronger ties with Russia and neighboring Arab states. When someone like Trump comments on Iraq's future, it fits with this global trend of countries diversifying and strengthening their currencies. It's not shocking, it's logical. And that's why people didn't dismiss the rumor, because the world today looks very different from 10 years ago. The next question is, what should dinar holders pay attention to right now? First, stay grounded. Rumors are tempting, especially when the community is fired up, but big financial moves always come with official statements, central bank announcements, and international confirmations. If Iraq makes a major adjustment, it will appear first through official channels. Second, understand that currency transitions usually follow phases: stabilization, restructuring, increasing domestic power, and then international integration. Iraq is clearly moving through these phases. Third, avoid reacting to unverified claims, private offers, or supposed insider rates. Those are often scams or misunderstandings. And finally, remember the bigger picture. The reason people believed in Iraq's future wasn't because of rumors, it was because of real potential. So, what happens next? Over the coming months, analysts will be watching for several things: updates from the Central Bank of Iraq about currency direction, announcements regarding new banknotes or lower denominations, increases in electronic banking adoption, and shifts in international visibility of the dinar on global financial systems. If these developments begin appearing together, that would be a strong indicator that Iraq is preparing for a significant shift, whether gradual or sudden. The viral Trump clip may have triggered excitement, but the real story is in the official actions that follow. If Iraq continues pushing forward with reforms, a stronger currency becomes not just possible, but increasingly likely. Now let's return to the viral question: did Trump actually confirm a 96-cent dinar revalue? The answer is no, at least not officially. But what the rumor reveals is just as important. It shows how closely people are watching Iraq. It shows how ready the world is to believe in a political or economic shift, and it shows how much confidence is growing in Iraq's long-term comeback. A decade ago, stories like this barely attracted attention. Now, they dominate social media for days. That alone shows how much the narrative has changed. Iraq is no longer seen just as a country rebuilding from conflict, it's seen as a rising economic player with potential to surprise the world. When we look at all the moving pieces: oil production, global alliances, banking modernization, currency reforms, economic diversification, we begin to understand why people believe a major shift is coming. Whether the final number ends up being 0.96, 0.51, or something entirely different, the direction is clear: Iraq is climbing upward. The viral clip may not be a confirmation, but it is a reflection of global sentiment. People believe Iraq's currency will strengthen. They believe the country is rising. And that belief has power, especially when supported by real financial progress. As we wrap up this extended breaking news analysis, let's look at what this moment truly represents. The internet didn't explode just because of one clip. It exploded because people felt momentum real, visible momentum that has been building for years. This isn't the same Iraq from 2010 or 2015 or 2020. This is a new era, a new financial landscape, a new direction. The $0.96 rumor is more than a number, it's a symbol of collective anticipation that Iraq is getting close to something significant. So, what do you think? Could Iraq realistically reach a stronger value? Do you believe the country is preparing for a major financial shift? And how do you feel about the viral Trump clip that sparked this entire wave of discussion? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from all of you. And if you want more breaking dinar news, analysis, and updates, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay focused, stay informed, and stay hopeful, because the story is far from over, and many believe the most important chapters are still ahead.